Hello and welcome back to the Gfinity Arena here in London. We're going to continue with some more games from the Play Like a Legend Championships. It's Season 2. Pretty good start to the affair so far, wouldn't you say, Dave?
Yeah, quite a lot of goals, entertaining play. I mean, now we've got United against Graham. Graham was my pre-tournament favourite to win. So, yeah, obviously he's going to be my favourite to win this game. But United is kind of like an unknown value in this tournament, although he's got a lot of support in that stream.
He has got a lot of support, but yeah, on Twitch particularly, our Polish competitor. He's got a lot of fans, and well, he's going to be a fan favourite, but is he going to be able to take on your pre-tournament favourite? That is the question.
Well, obviously I want to stick with Graham, but it's going to be interesting to see anyway, that's for sure.
What do you think of the games we've had so far? I mean, we had a pretty lively first start to with Group A. We know who's gone through from there now. We've got, obviously, the reigning champion, Huge Gorilla, along with Gwigsy as well, also making it through. Do you think both of them have got potential to go the distance? Or? Well,
in my opinion, it was always going to be out of the two newcomers in that group. A Huge Gorilla, obviously, defending champion. Defending your title, it's never easy to do. So...
we'll take a look at the bracket, shall we, so everyone can see exactly how it all went down. You can see the upper bracket here. Huge Gorilla, he got a bye, and then he played Tockside, won that game. That secured him going through as the group winner. And then as XL Gwigsy managed to beat Tockside in their rematch, he went through. So unfortunate for Tockside, quite unlucky the way things happened for him. Yeah. But he lost the games he needed to win, basically. And Gwigsy's gone through as well. So he's going to have a slightly tougher opponent, though, in the knockout round because he didn't go through as the group winner. Yeah. How important is it to go through as the group winner, do you think? Or will we see the winner of the tournament maybe not win their group?
Well, it's important mentally, but I'm pretty sure in the last Play Like a Legends, a Huge Gorilla actually went through in second place.
Yeah, you're right, he did.
So, you know, winning your group is important, but, you know, as we've seen in the last tournament, it's not that important as Huge Gorilla finished second and went on to win the tournament. So yeah, he's gone. It's the opposite this time. He's gone through in first, but Gwigsy, sorry, strange name to pronounce, but yeah, he can look to that for a little bit of inspiration. He's going to be playing whoever wins this group, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's always going to be hard for him. No game in this tournament is going to be easy, as I've mentioned quite a few times in the last game.
Everyone's very good, aren't they? The Twitch chat is going absolutely crazy for United, I have to say. I mean, by the way, if you're wondering when we say United, we're not talking about a football club, we're talking about a person. His name is United. He's a Polish player. It's spelt, I think it's spelt the way you say United in Polish. Looks like sort of Janajted, if you... I've checked with him. He wants to be called United. We checked with him. But the Twitch chat is absolutely dominated with support for this guy. So the question is he going to be able to use that support? And is it going to help him or is it going to hinder him? Because it's like when England go to a World Cup, a lot of pressure on their shoulders to do well. Can he thrive under that pressure or is he going to crumble?
Well, I spoke to him and he seems to be like kind of motivated by it.
Really?
Yeah, like a little bit surprised. So I don't know, maybe it's going to help him in this case.
It's quite a nice element of the tournament, actually, that we have these spaces for qualifiers from each different region of Europe, because it means that people can get behind a region that represents them or a family member or something that they've got some kind of connection to, like Poland in this case. It's quite nice, isn't it, rather than it being all the sort of same people from the same area?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as we said in the last game, like each region gets a certain amount of qualifiers, and in this case, United, he's coming from Poland. He's got a lot of support, as you keep saying.
Well, we're going to take a look at Tass's game now. Tass, if you remember in the last tournament, there was a little bit of controversy with Tass. Do you remember with what we're calling handshake gate? You can see that he's won his first game here, and now he's going to be playing a Smiley Dragon, which is quite a big matchup, actually. Yeah. Quite looking forward to that, seeing how they get on. Tass versus Smiley Dragon. Smiley Dragon scored some great goals in the last tournament. And the moment I was talking about with Tass, the slightly controversial incident was this handshake moment with Graham, the guy that we were talking about a minute ago who you've tipped to win. They didn't want to shake each other's hand, and it was a little bit of a rivalry there. Yeah. And theoretically, we could see them face each other in this tournament, which would be, that would be big. Yeah,
well, as I said in the preview show, when thousands of dollars are on the line, it does get tense. And I think it was always going to happen eventually with two players, but... yeah, they could theoretically match up, and if they did, that'd be a really good game to watch. But
has that blown over now, or have they still got? Do we know the inside knowledge? Is there still a little bit of tension there, or is that not something we're privileged information?
I think they. I don't think it's. I think he's blown over in a sense, but I think they kind of just keep the distance from each other now. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, just one of them.
Okay, stone cold on the rock all over again. Well, we'll see what happens with Tass. We can see his game against a Smiley Dragon. I'm quite looking forward to this one, actually. Tass has been around for a while. So's a Smiley Dragon, actually. Both kind of quite long-serving members of the competitive FIFA scene. Smiley Dragon did quite well, semi-finalist in the PLALC Legends Season 1. Tass, I believe he actually got knocked out in the group, didn't he?
Yeah, Tass unfortunately got group last time. He's already improving this because I think he went straight out after 2 losses last time.
Yeah.
A Smiley Dragon, I spoke to him before the tournament, and he's a lot more confident in the sense he feels like he's got a much more balanced team. So he does feel really confident that he can win this tournament. So it's going to be interesting.
Talking about teams though, Tass's team. Talk to me about Tass's team. We've spoken about it a little bit before.
Yeah.
This guy, we'll try and get it up on the screen soon when they get into the game. They're just sort of setting up at the moment. But Tass's team, on paper, potentially the best team in the entire tournament.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah. In my opinion, anyway.
Who are the key names in there that you can remember? He's got some big guys in there, hasn't he? He's got some great cards.
He's obviously got the Ronaldo. I think he's got Messi as well. He's got
some legends.
I think I can't remember if he's got a couple of legends, but I know he's got quite a lot of informed team of the season. So his team's absolutely incredible. But that's like teams like that. They don't always win you the game. So
very true. I mean, the use of legends is something that really interests me. Obviously, each person is allowed to use up to 3 legends, but they don't have to use any if they don't have them or they don't want to. And last tournament we saw quite a lot of Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos at left back. We saw a little bit of Patrick Vieira in the middle.
That's who he's got, actually. I think he's got Patrick Vieira.
Okay, he's got Patrick Vieira. Okay, he's an Arsenal fan as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
that makes sense.
In fact, from what I can remember in the last tournament, he had quite a lot of Arsenal players.
Yeah.
Sort of Sanchez. I think he had Walcott, Vieira. I can't remember who else, actually, but I know he had quite a few Arsenal players. But he's definitely got Vieira in there. And
I think he might have had Perez,
Yeah. See, he has got a lot of big names in there.
I quite like that, though, if you're a fan of a club and you stay true to that club. Let's face it, they're good players. It's not like he's doing them a favour. It's not like me using West Ham players.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if you support someone like Arsenal, you can do that. But if you're a Wolves fan like me, I'm not going to put Bakary Sacco in my team and hope to win.
Why not throw him in there as a wild card? You never know. But no, I mean, it's going to be really interesting, this game. Smiley Dragon is wearing a quite outrageous shirt today. He's trying to, he's obviously a smiley guy, and he's wants to kind of show that to everyone. You can see it on the screen now. It's colourful. Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat comes to mind, but he's just getting some access details for his account there, so he can get logged in. But so, who do you think is going to win this one?
It's a hard call, to be honest, because as you said, they have been known in the community for quite a while now in the battle for our top names. Sean, he's like Tass. They're kind of the opposite, actually, where in the sense that Tass, on past FIFAs, he was really good. On this one, he hasn't really found his form yet, whereas a Smiley Dragon, on the past FIFAs, he was always a known name, whereas on FIFA 15, he's really, like, taking it to the next level, and, like, he's one of those top players, at least in the UK.
Yeah. So, I mean, it could go either way, and obviously it's over 2 legs. May see one person do a little bit better in the first leg, it get turned over in the second. All we know is whoever wins this game wins the group.
Yeah.
So winning the group is obviously really good, get a better draw, great for confidence, great for sending a message out to the rest of the teams in the competition. And obviously the loser is then going to have to play another game.
Yeah.
Against Vitality Brian, I believe.
Yeah.
And the winner of that will go through.
Yeah, Brian's not a player you want to be playing, especially in a really high-pressure game like that. In my opinion, I think Sean is going to win this one.
Sean, a Smiley Dragon.
Yeah, a Smiley Dragon. Sorry, I'm going to keep referring to him as Sean. But
despite Tass's team being severely, well, not necessarily a lot better. We'll take a proper look at the team soon. But he has got a good team, Tass. He's got a very good team. And his team was quite good last time, though. Yeah. It wasn't a weak team before. It's probably one of the strongest teams last time as well.
Yeah, it was. And as we said, like, just because you have a good team, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to like win it all. And that's exactly why I think Sean's going to win this one. I haven't actually seen Sean's. A Smiley Dragon. I'm gonna keep calling him Sean. But when I do say Sean, I do mean a Smiley Dragon. I know he said to me that he has improved his team all round. He did have Ronaldo, but he sold him just to kind of improve in other positions. And he did seem confident with his team. So I haven't really spoken to Tass about it yet, so I don't know what his opinions on the tournament are. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be just as confident as Sean. But yeah, just off my knowledge, I'm going to go with a Smiley Dragon for this one.
What I quite like about this is as the tournaments progress and as we go through Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, we'll see people's teams grow. Because not only will they be playing, obviously, behind the scenes and just sort of organically growing their teams from playing and getting points and whatnot, but they'll also, if they win, they get prizes. Even if you don't have to win the actual tournament to get a decent prize. Even just finishing as a semi-finalist, a losing semi-finalist, you still get some FIFA points, you get some cash prize, you get some good rewards, and they can go away, use that to increase their team, maybe come back better, stronger than they were before, improve the areas. Maybe they thought they had a weakness in one position, and they can really go for one big name in there and makes them better. So it's good to see them grow, but also it's obviously nice to see new faces in every season as well, because you get some of the returning guys who qualify, and are genuinely always going to be up there, like the huge gorillas and whatnot, who are just very consistently good. But then you get a few wild cards come in, they can upset the odds.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we saw 2 newcomers in that first game, Gwigsy and Toxide, and they're both good players. They could have easily have been Toxide going through, and we've got quite a lot of new players throughout the tournament this weekend as well. So I think one of them could potentially cause an upset, but that's going to be remain to see. Doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean. It remains to be seen.
Exactly, and I think we didn't get to see the first game with a Smiley Dragon, but I'm looking forward to seeing it here because he's a very exciting player, and I think that's one area that he'll definitely. If you're a neutral, for example, not that I'm trying to influence anyone behind the scenes, but if you're a neutral, I think you probably would prefer to watch a Smiley Dragon's style of play. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I mean, in the last tournament, we saw him try quite a lot of long-range shots. He even scored one, which is an absolutely brilliant one.
But what I like about that, he probably tried about 7 or 8 of them before it actually went in, so he kept persevering with it. It wasn't like he tried, it didn't work, move on. He was like, no, I'm going to score a long shot. And you could see it coming, and it did come, and it was an amazing goal.
Yeah, he, as you said, he's one of those players, like, to watch, it's really good because he's just so attacking. I'm pretty sure him and a huge gorilla, they are practice partners, from what I know. And that's why when you watch them both play, they play like such a similar style of play, like just outright attacking, like we're going to score more than you. And I've said that about Gwigsy as well, and that's because he's in the same team as a huge gorilla, so they do all play together. So if you see like players playing the same this weekend, that is probably the reason why.
And we've seen like quite a few different teams now, quite a few different players. Who are the key names that are still cropping up in most teams for you? I mean, the likes of Anua, Walker. Anyone else?
Ronaldo. Yeah, obviously Ronaldo. I've seen Robin a few times. We saw Toxide use Suarez at centre attacking mid.
Yeah.
That's one I like, but I don't think we've seen too much of. I don't know. Like you will tend to see a lot of these players like all pop up. I think you'll see a lot of Anua this weekend. A lot of Courtois, for example. Obviously, you're going to see a lot of Ronaldo as well. But I don't know. Some people will just prefer certain players in different like positions. For example, Toxide had a silver right back. Instead of Carl Walker.
It did well for him.
Yeah, we will see a lot of players using the same sort of players, but it's all down to preference.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at the 4 groups as they stand. Obviously, we've got 4 groups here, mostly made up of 4 players, apart from the one Group A with 3. And we can take a look and remind ourselves who's in them. So from Group A, we already know who's Gorilla and Gwigsy are through. That's done. That's settled. In Group C, which is what we're about to see now, is the game between Tass and Smiley Dragon, those top 2 names, the winner of which will be through. And the loser of which will be playing Vitality Brian, and the whoever wins that game will also go through. And then in Group D, we've still got to see Graham, who you shouted out before the tournament as someone that could do well. Ty Walton, again, a seasoned, I wouldn't say veteran, but he's been around a while in terms of competitive FIFA. We've got AAA, ASIC, and we've got United, who is the guys on Twitch are really looking forward to playing. And we're going to get the game underway as soon as we can. Apologies for the delay. We're just trying to get everyone to remember their login details for their Ultimate Team, which takes a little bit of time. But I think we're getting there. We're seeing some teams getting set up on the screen here. So Tass versus Smiley Dragon is the game we're going to be starting very soon. And did you give me a prediction who you thought was going to win this one?
Yeah, Smiley Dragon.
Smiley Dragon.
Yeah,
okay.
So.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that.
Oh, I thought he was going to go for Tass and just do that thing. Yeah.
Normally I like to go against you, but I feel like Smiley Dragon is just a really positive Ultimate Team player and he can do well. I think he will.
Yeah, I think he'll do well. I kind of feel sorry for a huge gorilla, to be honest, because you predicted him as your pre-tournament favourite, and look at your last pre-tournament favourite.
But he's gone through and won his group, mate.
Yeah, so. But quarterfinals, that's where the big boys come out to play.
Well, he's a big boy, mate. Yeah. We'll see about that. Let's look at the Twitch chat. Catch up with some people tuning in from home that couldn't make the live event today. Again, the support for United, our Polish competitor, is just off the Richter scale. It's huge. So much Polish love in there. Old Mordim has said Brian played well last tournament. He did. Well, he actually won the head-to-head tournament we did last time, but did not as well. I think he got grouped in the Ultimate Team
he did.
turn of things. What else have we got? Who's saying hello in the Twitch chat? The Welsh Luke, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Shawnee Owens, nice to see you. I'm Mighty Pikachu is in the chat.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's tuned in. It's good to see. Zach Stevens, hello. Just doing a little bit of a shout out. The game is loading now. We can take you to the pictures. We've got Tass FC. Wow, he's got a new legend in there. Tass FC's team. We said it was good. Patrick Kluivert, Patrick Vieira, both the Patricks. Rui Costa, team of the season Robin, Ronaldo, team of the week Muller, team of the season Boateng. He's got that Silver Dijkmeyer as well. What a team. We weren't joking, guys. Tass's team is decent.
Just about. Not too happy with his formation, though, obviously.
You don't like the 4-3-3? I like the 4-3-3
No,
personally.
he's changing it. As
like, he's changing it.
Yeah, so the Smiley Dragon, he's happy with his, so he's just unpaused it straight away. But Tass is just going to be making a few altercations, but I don't think he's going to be subbing anyone off, to be honest. I don't see who he could possibly sub on at half-time to improve that team.
Well, I mean, you never know. He might have some. He might have some more legends on there.
Yeah, true.
This guy's got good players coming up his neck. But no, it's a very good team from Tass. We are going to be getting underway very shortly indeed. Just waiting for some last-minute change to be done. And here we go. Oh, no, that was false hope given to me there. I thought they were going to kick off. They're just changing some camera angles or something. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Stay tuned on Twitch. The match is starting any second now. They're just turning the sound things down. And wait for it. It's going to start soon, guys. So, Tass versus a Smiley Dragon. Big, big stuff. I think one of the other players just doing his team. Here we go, then. We're ready. However, we're seeing our first legends of the tournament. Not one, not two. London Bus Syndrome. 3 of them have come along in one go.
With that team, it's hard to think he's going to lose, but I'm sticking with Sean. I think that's the best team I've seen, like on Ultimate Team, full stop.
Well, yeah, it's up there. It's up there. I mean, I've seen some pretty decent teams in my time, mate. I'll have you know. I've been around the block. But no, it's a very good team indeed. And here is Tass on the ball here with Robin. Okay, corner. 4 minutes into the game. Rui Costa goes short. They always go short, it seems. And here's Boateng on the ball. Go back to Rui Costa, the legend. Back to Boateng. Can he swing it in there? Into the danger zone, into the corridor of uncertainty? No, it's come out. And now we have Monsters Inc. he's called his team, Smiley Dragon, in this pink Real Madrid strip, I believe it is. Is it the Real Madrid strip?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Tass FC opting for a blue number.
Is that the Chelsea kit, which is interesting?
I think it's the Chelsea kit, but that's what I'm saying. I think it's a weird choice of shirt from Tass.
He's given up on Arsenal after the last event. It didn't serve him well.
Okay, Kluivert trying to come away with it, but it's well defended by Smiley Dragon. With the ball with Abate to Marchisio, to Tevez. Can he get a shot away? A lot of Serie A players in there. Interesting choice. Marchisio! Oh, that would have been an interesting turn of events. Look at him in that beautifully colourful T-shirt there.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. I think that's one of the only Italian league teams that we've seen. And
what a ball! What a ball! Oh my, it's unlucky. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy plays attractive football. It's easy on the eye. There's no doubt about that.
He scores a lot of goals as well. Oh, good save.
I mean, we know though, Tass is... Oh, hello. It's got to... See, already... I'm not joking. In the space of about 3 minutes, this guy's had more chances than most teams we've seen today already.
Yeah.
He's a great player to watch. He really is. Now, Tass, I know that he's not going to be too preoccupied by that sort of thing. He just wants to win the game. He's a pro. He knows what he's doing. He's going to just play his own game by his own rules, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just taking his time a little bit now. Obviously, didn't start the game exactly how he wanted to. He got pressured quite a lot.
Yeah.
He needs to just keep the ball a little bit, just try and get his game going, which is easier said than done. Especially when you're playing someone like a Smiley Dragon. Because what's so good about him, obviously he plays attractive football, like attacking-wise, but in defence he presses just so hard. You just barely get a second on the ball.
And it's an all Serie A team by the looks of things. I think last time I remember him using Daniel Sturridge quite a lot. So I think he had a BPL team last time, but he's changed things up. Semi-finalist, he wasn't happy with that. He wanted to go one further, at least the final position this tournament. He's got Barzagli, he's got Vidal, he's got Armro, the silver left-back. Oh, chance! Tass could have opened his mark there, made it 1-0. Remember, the winner of this game secures themselves not only qualification to the knockout rounds, but also the winning place in the group, which is a nice accolade for sure. He's Kluivert, the Dutch legend, looking for the switch over to Ronaldo. Kluivert, Ronaldo and Robben up top is not a bad combo, is it? Kluivert can win these headers. Oh, it's good keeping though. Yeah,
you'll see a lot of Ronaldo this weekend, but I don't think you'll see a lot of him on the wing like Tass has got him.
I don't think you'll see a lot of Kluivert either.
No, I don't think you won't see many legends, to be honest, but especially 3 in one team.
It's hard. I mean, there's so many legends to choose from as well. By the way, I don't think we've properly appreciated the prize that is up for grabs for the person that wins the grand final. They get not just one legend, not 3 legends, not a team of legend. They get every legend in the game. That's like, I think there's like 50 legends or something. It's 50 or more.
You couldn't really ask for much more, could you?
You're not even going to use them all. There's too many legends, if anything, spoiling the broth. But I wouldn't say no to 50 legends, let's be honest. So that's what's up for grabs for the grand final winner. To get there, what you've got to do is either win one of these seasons, because if you win the season 1, season 2, season 3, or season 4, you automatically qualify. And or you can qualify online at gfinity.net/legends. If you think you've got what it takes to take these guys on at their own game, get involved, guys. Go and register, and we might see you here shortly. But for now, it's 0-0 in this first leg game, deciding the group winner in Group C between Tass and the Smiley Dragon. First thoughts on the match so far, Dave?
Well, obviously, Sean had that little bit of early pressure, but since then, Tass seems to have done what he needed to, just slowed the game down a little bit. But that being said, well, I was about to say Sean's back on the attack, but yeah, Tass has done what he needs to. And that's exactly what I mean there with Sean, how hard he presses you. You just really get no time on the ball. And
yeah.
Tass, he's another one of those players who he plays slow, he'll keep a lot of the ball. But Sean's just not letting him do that.
He had a shot there, the finesse attempt, which... Again, I think the main thing to look out for if you're watching from home with a Smiley Dragon is that he will just try things from areas that other people wouldn't try things. I think he's not. I wouldn't say he's impatient, because I think that does him a disservice. Or this could be a chance if a Tass not cleared properly, dealt with in the end. I wouldn't say he's impatient. I'd say he is optimistic. Is a better word. He believes that he can score from angles that other people don't. And
yeah, I'd agree with that.
And often that works out for him. Let's see what the Twitch chat is saying. Some people saying, Juju Mike says, Tass plays like me. Is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know what sort of player you are, Juju Mike.
He's one of the 16 best players in Europe, so if he does
play
like... No, I'm on about
Tass.
So, yeah.
So, Juju Mike come out of nowhere, top 16. Yeah, so no, of course, if you're here, you're in the top 16 in Europe for sure.
Yeah, so if you do play like him, it can't be a bad thing.
The Arsenal gunner is saying it's a good chance, 50-50. I'm not sure if he's referring to the chance of who's going to win, or a specific chance in the game. Cookie Monster 4. Yes, this is the Ultimate Team version of FIFA. This is not head-to-head. This is Ultimate Team, competitive Ultimate Team here at the Play Like a Legend Championships. You want to play yourself? Go down to gfinity.net legends and register. Smiley Dragon has got this, says Simkin98. He's got a fan there at home, Smiley Dragon. Jozzy HD says, I'm better than Tass. You know how to prove it, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Said that quite a lot in the last game when people were... talking, well, Toxoid had a lot of people backing him up, but he also had a lot of people saying, same as that, I'm better than him. So, yeah, again, if you are, come and prove it.
Kobe631 says, might get involved next year. You don't have to wait till next year, guys. This is Season 2. Season 3 is in a matter of weeks from here. You can qualify right now, I believe. I think qualification's still open. If not, for Season 4, which is in July, I believe, will also be open. And then you've got the Grand Finals in August. So you haven't got to wait a year. It's just a matter of weeks. It's all going to take place on FIFA 15. So get involved.
Yeah, the game's kind of slowed down a little bit now, but every time I sort of tend to say something like that, the complete opposite happens. So if there's a goal now, I wouldn't be surprised.
Who's the more experienced? Is a question we've got from Twitch here. Of these two players, would you say? Well, it's quite even, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say. I'd say Tass is a little bit more experienced in the sense of what he's done and how long he's been playing at a top level, whereas. Smiley Dragon, he's always been, as I said earlier, he's always been known, but yeah, I'd say it's even, to be honest.
Half time in the first leg there, 0-0. Really, really lively start to the game from a Smiley Dragon, but it did kind of die down as the game went on. 40% possession, but much more chances than Tass. So again, he's playing a counter-attacking type of football, making some changes here. He's keeping with the 4-3-1-2 by the looks of things, but he's put on Gareth Bale. Not a bad substitute to bring on. And Robben. He's got Robben and Gareth Bale up top. He's ditched the Syria strike force. He's gone with two what are traditionally wider players and playing them up front together, but both very fast, both left-footed as well.
That, as I said, that 4-3-1-2, he needs a lot of pace up front, and now we can see why he's got the well. Sorry, no, it's a surprise to me because when I saw his Serie A team, I thought, oh, that's just it. As I said, he told me that he'd balanced it late, and it does look like a balanced formation, to be honest. Yeah. He had like a few informs in there and so on. But I wasn't really expecting Robin. Robin, he's a good player, and as I said before, like he's kind of a substitute for Messi in a sense, but he's not really got a lot of strength. Whereas Gareth Bale, he's got everything Robin's got, but he's got that height, he's got that strength. Yeah, gives you a little bit more variety in attack. So I have two left footers. That's not something I like to do because I don't know, if I have two strikers, I like to have a left footer and a right footer, just because FIFA's a game of angles, and having a right footer and a left footer up front, it's a really, really good benefit.
Just to clarify some information here, which I think some people might not be aware of, on the Twitch chat specifically, is that someone said that they'd love to play, but they live in Leeds and can't get to London. First things first, guys. If you register on Gfinity.net, you qualify online. But then if you do qualify for the final, you are one of the top 16 players in Europe, like these guys, all your expenses are paid to get here. You haven't got to worry if you're from Leeds or if you're from Luxembourg. You can come, and it'll be paid for. You haven't got to worry about any of those details. The Gfinity guys will sort that out for you. You just got to do your thing, knuckle down, play some high-quality FIFA, and you could be here, and it'll all be sorted out. But the hard bit is obviously getting here. It's qualifying online.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the chat seem to think that they're, as you said earlier, God's gift to FIFA. It really isn't easy to qualify for. You do have to be a good player, but there are a lot of good people at home who perhaps aren't playing because they think they're maybe not good enough. But
chance. Oh, he's hesitated. He needed a left-footed finesse shot. Instead, Kluivert was trying to squeeze it in with his right foot. The referee, how he's allowed the keeper to wear that shade of blue when Tass's team are wearing a very similar blue. I mean, I'm not happy with that. I think we have to change that. If the virtual ref was as diligent as the real life ref, that would never stand. Oh, chance! He brought it down in the box. Oh, cleared off the line. What a chance! How was he able to bring that down in the box? Vieira's going to score again. It's cleared. Wow, the chances for Tass were coming thick and fast, but Smiley Dragon was able to fend them off for now. Could have easily been a goal there.
Yeah, there's been a lot of chances. I'm surprised there's not been a goal yet, to be honest, but. Yeah, there's still time left. Who's your money on to get the first goal?
Oh, it's there! There it is! Oh, wow, it's a header. Is it Kluivert? Who is that? I'm not sure who scored it, but it's definitely Tass that's got the goal. It's not Kluivert, it's Vieira, who's definitely a legend.
Yeah, the big man.
Wow. Look at Smiley Dragon. He's not smiling right now, is he?
Conceding from a corner is never nice, especially that one. It was straight at his keeper.
It was coming, though, wasn't it? Tass was piling on the pressure. Set piece after set piece. Patrick Vieira could have scored before that corner. He's put the header away. A legend has scored a goal. The first legend to score in today's championships. And it's Patty Vieira. Oh, chance for Smiley Dragon to respond immediately, but no, it's denied. 1-0. Big goal for Tass, but plenty more time to play. Only the first leg of a two-legged encounter. Oh, what is that pass? That is dangerous. Living on the edge, Tass.
That was a hospital pass, if ever I've seen one.
Candreva looking for the ball over the top. Robin and Bale strike force isn't quite working out for Smiley Dragon, but you only need to get one through ball onto one of them. They've got the pace to take it all the way home. But it's easier said than done in this sort of competitive level of FIFA. You can't just create through balls out of nowhere. You've got to work for your chances. Oh, big tackle. You don't want to lose the ball there. What's he going to do? He's going to score! Wow. Tass has done it. His team, this team that we talked about arguably being the best team on paper in the entire tournament, is 2-0 up. He's justifying that title.
Yeah, that was a really bad mistake by Sean, but he was well played by Tass, to be honest, because he could easily have just cut that back, and I think that's what Sean thought he was going to do, look, to Kluivert there, but just kept composed, did what he had to, and I would have cut that back in that situation, but fair enough. That's Tass is now 2-0 up.
Tass is 2-0 up. Yeah, Smiley Dragon is going to need something here, but he's definitely got goals in him. This is a sort of point where you probably need to be a little bit more efficient to what how we're used to Smiley Dragon playing. Not to try the special goals, just get some goals, and then you can go back to playing your more kind of attractive, you know, all guns blazing style. But he just needs to create some chances. Right now, it's all Tass. Robin on the ball. 3 people trying to mark him there. Whipping the ball in. Oh, he's trying the aerial game a lot, isn't he? Thomas Muller. Good tackle. And here we go. Smiley Dragon. Can you make something happen here? Robin on the ball. Yes, comes inside, makes room. Is he going to go Bale? Is he going to use it as a dummy run? He's had a chance on that left foot. His through ball, got to be a goal.
Oh, that was nice.
Lovely goal, you know. The crowd have got some claps. We've got a little bit of applause there.
Yeah, and a little scream as well.
It was nicely worked goal. Robin really did just pull the strings on that one. And Kendravers finished it.
Yeah, it's an important goal as well, because going into a second game 2-0 day, and it's a bit demoralising, but, you know, scoring that's going to give Sean a bit of confidence. Surely he can get back into it now. Sean, he's got to count himself unlucky in a sense, because he's conceded a corner and then he's basically give the second goal away. So, yeah, he's not really been dominated. He's had a few chances himself. Tass has had a few chances. On the balance of play, I think the scoreline's fair, but... a
lot of love for that goal on Twitch. Hans Christian 10 says sexy. Shawnee Owen says beautiful goal. So I think that's why we saw the applause. It's because it was a nicely worked goal from a player that plays nice football. However, he's still 2-1 down. Tass is laughing all the way to the bank right now if he keeps it going. Because if he gets this result after the 2 legs, he will be sailing through to the knockout rounds as Group C winner. Here he is on the ball with Ronaldo.
Doesn't really come to anything, just a goal kick.
78 minutes on the clock. Nice goal kick. Here's Vidal. Looking for the ball for Bale. Can Smiley Dragon get one just to even things up going into this second leg? He's looking like he could. Robin.
Ooh, no. Important interception. Although a pass to Bale was actually on there, and I think that might have been the smarter option, but just tried to force it through. I think it was to Candraver in the end.
Candraver's getting a lot of the ball. He's obviously a player that he respects and likes. Pogba. Marquisio. Into Vidal. Long ball for Bale. Keeper's probably going to get there, I think. Yes, he is. Difficult those balls in this game.
Yeah, that's one of Sean's strengths. I think in attack he's so good with those over-the-top through balls. He seems to like power them absolutely perfectly, and Tass is just keeping the ball here. Doesn't really need to like force anything. He's 2-1 up. Just take his time.
Barrage Trick says Tass is forcing Sean to play in his style. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's the thing. That's why a lot of people play possession, because often it forces your opponent to play out of their comfort zone.
Yeah.
But I'd agree with that in a sense. Like Sean isn't playing exactly how we used to, and he can't play how he used to because he's losing, and Tass is just keeping the ball so well. If the only way Sean can possibly play the way that he wants is to get the lead. If he gets the lead, then he'll be able to play exactly how he wants, because Tass will be forced to change his style.
Here is Sean or Smiley Dragon on the ball. Looking at he's trying to pass through the eye of the needle there. That was very precise what he was trying to do through the middle of those 2 defenders. Didn't get away with it. And he's going to try again here with left back on the ball in the middle here. Vidal looking for Bale.
Going to get a last-minute goal,
Bale.
maybe.
Ball in.
Ooh.
Oh, Coke can still get something here.
Yeah,
it's not over. Chance. Robin, is that?
Oh, good defending. This is going to be it. I think that will.
Looks like it will finish 2-1, but there's a whole other second leg to go, and plenty of time for a Smiley Dragon to get back in it. But the first leg has finished 2-1 to Tass. He'll be happy. Smiley Dragon will be ruining a fair few missed chances. But quite a fair result, I'd say, on reflection. Tass had a little bit of dominance in the middle of the game where he really did boss it.
Yeah, I'd agree. And just for the fans of United, he's not actually playing at the moment. In the other game, I think we've got Epsilon and Thox against iGamers Emmy. But as soon as he's playing, we will let you know.
We will do our best to get the United game on stream as well, because I know he's got a lot of fans in the Twitch chat. So we'll keep you updated on that front. For now, we're going to move into this second leg though, between Tass and the Smiley Dragon. Smiley Dragon is going to need to win it over the 90 minutes if he's going to win this group. If not, he'll have to play another game against Vitality Brian, which won't be an easy one. But and either one could win that, really, couldn't they?
Yeah, I mean, Brian, he's not going to be happy that he's in the lower bracket, full stop. And as I said earlier, in a high-pressure game like that, he's like one of the last players you want to be playing. So, yeah, neither of these players are going to want to lose. That goes without saying. But Sean's got it all to do, in my opinion. He had a few chances in that game, but he didn't play exactly like how he would want to have. But that's just credit to Tass, I think.
Definitely. And for those of you asking on Twitch, the final is going to be tomorrow. The knockout games are tomorrow. Today, we're doing the group games. So these guys are going to be trying to get out of the group stage and into that knockout round where they can win some seriously good prizes, including a lot of cash. But for now, today is the group side of the tournament. And we've had some great games already. I mean, a really, really lively start to Season 2 of the Play Like a Legend champs. Looking like he's going to change it up a little bit. I'm not sure if he started him up front last game, but Smiley Dragon is going to start with a Barber up front. Gfinity in there again. The Serie A team, you know, he's obviously, you've only got so many players you can register for the tournament. I think it's a squad of about 20 or so. So,
yeah, he definitely started with Tevez last time. Barber was a new entry, and he said, look, his team's actually that weak. It's only a 4.5 star.
Well, that could be a strategy though, because that's something I believe in personally. Yeah. I always try to go with the 4.5 stars because it's not about matchmaking, because obviously these matches are preset. It's about, I feel like personally in the game, if you've got a 4.5 star team, you play better. It plays, I don't know what the reasoning is there. It feels weird. Let's just look at this Tass team again. Unbelievable. The 3 legends in there: Kluivert, Vieira, and Rui Costa. Ronaldo. Team of the season: Robin and Boateng. Team of the week: Muller. What a team that is. Without a doubt, the best team we've seen this tournament so far on paper, for sure.
Yeah, I felt like the 73 silver right backs just kind of letting the team down.
Well, I mean, in appearances maybe.
Yeah.
In terms of the colour spectrum of the team. But in terms of performances, not necessarily, because he's been doing well, that Dijkmeyer guy right back. Just like Van Aanholt, a left back for some other people.
And, you know, it just brings us back to the point that it's all down to preference.
Yeah, I mean, Smiley Dragon's actually got a couple of silver defenders. He's got Almiro and Abate in there. I think are both silvers, aren't they? Is Abate silver?
I think Abate is 74, so I'd be surprised if he's anything above.
Yeah. Okay, match is about to kick off. 2-1 to Tass as things stand. Can a Smiley Dragon get back into it? One thing that interests me is a player's kind of stance in their booth. We're not going to show you right now, but you'll see later. Smiley Dragon has got this kind of like, he's quite bent over, quite sort of tense, in the same way that Arsene Wenger sits in his seat at Arsenal games. He leans forward, almost looking quite nervous. Tass is a little bit, he's still quite on the edge of his seat, but nowhere near as much as Smiley Dragon. And that body language, is that something you can read into and see who, you know, how confident someone is or how nervous someone is?
I don't know. It's hard to read into, to be honest, because a lot of people are going to get a chance, mate.
Oh, could have been a penalty.
I don't know. Stance, when you're seeing that again, that's just down to preference. A lot of people do the same. For example, I actually prefer standing and playing.
Oh, really?
I feel like because when I first started playing FIFA, my TV was at like a certain height, and it was one of those TVs where if you looked at it from an angle, it had a funny picture.
Yeah.
So I had to stand up, and I don't know. Ever since then, I've just preferred to do it. But yeah, Sean leaning forward like that, I'm guessing that's how you play it. Plays at home, just helps him concentrate a little bit more. Just, I don't know, it gives him a sense that he's taking it a lot more seriously.
Fair play to the guy. Okay, 0-0. 2-1 to Tass. Smiley Dragon in the pink Real Madrid strip. He needs a goal, or else he will be having to play another match in order to ensure qualification to the knockout stage. Let's remind ourselves, Tass in the blue was a group stage competitor in Season 1. He didn't make it past the group. Smiley Dragon in the pink was actually a losing semi-finalist. So he went very far indeed, and some people thought would go all the way at points. So he'll be disappointed with this result as things stand, for sure. Cookie Monster 96 says, I actually used to stand up playing FIFA. Now my TV is too low for me to stand up, though.
Yeah.
Good story. Good story.
Yeah. That's exactly like me, to be honest. I just didn't want to give that one away.
I mean, if you've got any other stories about your stance during FIFA, please let us know on the Twitch chat.
I mean,
it's a goal. That is not what Smiley Dragon wanted to see. Tass has gone 3-1 up. Oh, he could be getting through to knockout rounds now, couldn't he?
Yeah, that kind of come out of nowhere, to be honest.
Second header.
Yeah, when that cross went in, I was like, he's going to clear that easily, and all of a sudden Clive out of absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, actually, I've been surprised by the amount of headers I've seen today. Quite a lot. I'd say maybe 50% of the goals.
Yeah, we've mentioned before that crossing isn't really a big part of FIFA 15, but so far we've seen quite a lot of goals. All instant reply. And that was a really, really nice goal. Barbo, though, we've seen him in some games before, missed chances even easier than that, so the fact he scored that is kind of surprising, but fair play, straight back into it. That was the reply he needed.
Yes, it was. Ronaldo. It's Kluivert, Robin. It's Vidal on the ball now. For Smiley Dragon. Needs a goal, still.
He's still 1 goal behind, but if he didn't get that goal early on, I think Tass would have just like seen the game out, to be honest. The way he plays, it's just it's kind of like counter how Sean plays, so the fact he got that straight away. He needs to get to half-time as well, because obviously we know Sean likes to bring his substitutions on Bale and Robin.
Yeah.
And they just give him a little bit more in attack. He also changes his formation when he brings those players on as well. So that's kind of, in my eyes, that's like a disadvantage to play one half with one formation and like the second half with a different one.
I agree.
It's hard to get used to the style, because with a 4-3-1-2, it's really attacking, fast-paced attack, whereas a 4-2-3-1, which is playing now, it's kind of hard to attack with such like pace.
But you could argue that it's also hard for your competitor to adapt to your formation by changing it. But no, I do agree with you. I think one thing worth noting here for Smiley Dragon is that he's going to probably take off Ibarbo, who's got his goal, and he's actually looked better in the first half of both games, I'd say. I know he got his goal in the second half last game, but still, he started off the first half so lively. And I don't know, I wonder if it's worth persevering with these boys a little bit longer. Maybe not.
Yeah.
He's just conceded another one.
Curse the commentator.
4-2, that was a Kluivert again. How many of, I think all but one of Tass's 4 goals have been scored by a legend? 2 for Kluivert now, 1 for Vieira. The only goal that wasn't scored by a legend in this fixture is a living legend. Not that the others are dead, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's still playing legend, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. I mean, you were saying before that teams don't necessarily matter. In this one, his legends are obviously being key. But yeah. Sean, he's still not 8 of it. But
Sean's definitely got what it takes to get 2 goals in this game. There's no doubt about it. But Tass seems to be scoring quite a lot.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of surprising, because Tass isn't one of those players who scores a lot, to be honest. He when he gets the lead, he's kind of like sees the game out, usually wins 2-0, 3-0 at a push. But you know, it's 4-2 up an aggregate here, and he's playing a little bit like Toxide for me. He's a lot of possession, working down the wings. However, Toxide didn't have the players that Tass had, obviously, and you know, Patrick Kluivert in this case is being the difference. Well, Kluivert and Ronaldo, that is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dangerous front 3. It's very hard to compete with it. But
yeah, you got to think like Sean's front 3, Ibarbo, Kendraver, and I'm not sure who his other winger is, and then you got Ronaldo, Kluivert, Robin for Tass.
It's one thing going up against legends with the likes of Ronaldo, Messi, but yeah, when you're going up against them with what is a fairly accessible team to most people, then it is quite difficult. 2-1 here in this second leg, 4-2 on aggregate. Tass has a 2-goal advantage. As things stand, he'll be winning Group C and going through to the knockout rounds. And Smiley Dragon will have to play another game against Vitality Brian. That would be actually really interesting matchup. And as things stand, one of those 2 will be going out of the tournament. They will be getting grouped.
Yeah, that's already a big loss for the tournament, because some 2 big names and them 2 very, very good players. So,
he's really going for the aerial battles today, isn't he, Tass? He's obviously gone away and practiced and decided that heading isn't as bad as people thought it was in this game.
But the thing is with crossing on this, on FIFA 14, you can literally just run down the line and whip in across, like just hopeful, and like a lot of the time it would be a goal. Whereas on FIFA 15, it takes a lot more thought. You have to, your players really have to be in space a lot of the time, or you have to wait for the run, which is something that Tass is doing really well. Like, he's waiting for the players to get into the right positions, so when he does cross, they've got they maximise their chances of at least winning the header.
Yeah, it's true. He's putting some lovely balls into the box and posing questions here. Candreva on the ball for a Smiley Dragon, though. He's just dilly-dallying a little bit. Almost half-time in this second leg. He needs 2 goals, Smiley Dragon, in the pink Real Madrid strip. Can he get one now just to make it interesting? Marquisio! I thought he was going to play the through ball there. Just waited a little bit too long. Oh, kick-ups in the box from his defender. That is cheeky. Coentrao to Ramos. Sergio Ramos looks for his Real Madrid teammate Ronaldo. Goes back to Costa. Is that Diego Costa in there? He's got in there. Oh, it's Rui Costa, isn't it?
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
it's
one
of his legends. He's got Rui Costa, Vieira, and Kluivert, and that's half-time. And actually, every single shot that's been registered, according to the FIFA half-time stats, has been a goal. Yeah. 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals for Tass. 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal for Sean.
Yeah, now we're going to see the substitutions. Robin and Bale. He's going for it again, but then again, he kind of has to. He's 2 goals down. Attacking formation. He's bringing Sturridge on at centre attacking mid, which is
interesting choice. Yeah. Sturridge, but he did use Sturridge to very, very good effect in season 1 of the Play Like a Legend Championships. So is he not going with Sturridge now? He's got rid of him. Make your mind up, Sean. What are you going for? Sturridge is coming on. Okay. Candreva seems to be a fan favourite for Sean. He likes him. He got his goal, one of his goals in the first leg.
Yeah, he has stayed on. Yeah, when I spoke to Sean about his team yesterday, actually, he was saying how he really liked Candreva, and he was kind of brought up because of the fact he actually scored a penalty in real life for Italy against Croatia. So yeah, so he's improving in real life and on the game.
So substitutions have been done. Robin, Bale, and Sturridge have entered the fray for a Smiley Dragon. The question is, will it be enough? Will he get 2 goals? Because if he doesn't, he'll be having to play a loser playoff match against Vitality Brian. Interesting swap here for Tass, I believe, bringing on David De Gea, changing his keeper up.
It was his keeper before, do you remember?
Can't remember.
No, neither can.
What would the reason for that be?
Casillas, I'm not sure, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know, because I was about to say maybe Casillas made a mistake in the first half, but Sean's a huge Dragon's goal was just straightforward, really. So I don't really know what the thinking behind that is.
Very very cutthroat to drop your goalkeeper like that after 1 half. He's not happy with him, but he's done it. It's his decision. It might work out for him. Okay, so second half is underway. In this second leg, 2 goals needed for Smiley Dragon, who's currently 4-2 down on aggregate. 2-1 was the scoreline in both games, actually, and it's currently the same. Oh, intercepted almost. Yes, he's going to make it. Can Sean Dragon get an early goal in the second half just to make it interesting here? Gareth Bale, can you whip it in? It's a little bit short, that cross.
Yeah, ideally he wants Robin crossing to Bale there, not the other way around. Tass, this is what Tass is just going to do for the rest of the game now. He's just going to keep the ball, see it out. This is what he's good at.
Not another header, surely. He's loving the balls into the box.
Yeah, I didn't realise Kluivert would be such an aerial threat, to be honest. Like,
I mean, yeah, he scored quite a few headers in his career.
I remember him scoring one for Newcastle, which is a pretty good one. I think I can remember, if it's him. I'm pretty sure it was, but his aerial stats are definitely better than what I thought they'd be, because he hasn't really lost too many headers, has he?
No.
Everything that usually goes his way, he's winning.
Dijkmeyer on the ball here at right back for Tass's blue team. Boateng back to Dijk. He's just taking his time here, patient in possession. He's got the 4-2 lead, 2-goal advantage. He's feeling quite confident. Robin on the ball here. Can he get the ball in the box? Ronaldo's at the back post. He's going to look and find Kluivert again.
Yep.
Another header. That's probably game over. Tass has probably secured himself the group win. He's really changed his tune from last season where he got grouped. He's now winning the group. Kluivert is deadly in the air. Yeah, absolutely deadly.
Sean's problem is he knows he has to go for it, so he's pressing so high, but he's pressing his fullbacks up the pitch, and that's exactly where Tass is getting his joy. Robin had so much space to cross that in then, and even Ronaldo up the other end, like in the box, he was completely open. So if Kluivert didn't put it in, Ronaldo would have.
Yeah, he had a lot of overlap there. He really did look like he was going to get the goal. You could see it coming. So Sean's got a lot of work to do. He needs 3 goals in 30 minutes of FIFA time. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but it's improbable.
Rado Spra says Tass may as well play Andy Carroll up front. The way he's played, I mean,
or Crouch.
You could argue that anyone good in the air would have worked for him, but why go Andy Carroll when you can go over a legend like Kluivert?
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a little bit more on the ground, doesn't he? A little bit more on the floor as well as in the air.
he scored 2 headers in... Has he scored 2 headers in this game?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he scored 2 headers.
Maybe 3.
No, his other one was on the floor, I remember.
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, he got a point. He's got a lot more on the ground. But yeah, this isn't looking good for Sean now. I don't think he's going to be able to come back from this. He's going to try something now. 3 at the back.
Got to throw caution to the wind at this point. Go for it. There's no goal difference here. Just get the goals if you can get them. Is he going to leave Armour on the left-hand side? Is he going to make any other substitutions? Or is he just changing it?
I think he's already used 3, so he can't make any more.
Yes, of course he has. Yeah. So Armour is going to be going left wing, or left midfield, I should say now. Okay. Here we go. We need Smiley Dragon in the pink Real Madrid kit to get the ball if he's going to come back in this. If not, Tass will be sailing through to knockout rounds as Group C winner. Looking pretty good odds on to do that. Oh, I could get another one here. Ronaldo's got acres of space. Keeper looked like he was going to come. He hasn't come. Is he going to keep it on? How's he kept that on? Absolutely hugging the touchline there.
Yeah, it just brings me back to my point to the fact Sean's just pushing his fullbacks way too far up the pitch. And every time Tass attacks down the wings, these like wingers are just in. Whether it's Robin or Ronaldo.
No, that's patient. Look at that, playing it back to the right back there. Cool and composed under pressure. Thomas Müller, team of the week. Thomas Müller is dispossessed by Barzagli. Right, that ball needed to be a little bit better if Robin was going to get onto it, which he hasn't. De Gea came on at half-time as a substitution for a goalkeeper, which seems to have worked for Tass. And it's still 3-1, 4-2, or 5-2 on aggregate, actually.
Yeah, this Tass is just going to frustrate Sean as much as he can now.
Look at that.
Yeah, it looks like it's working, to be honest, because Sean's just running around like a headless chicken, to be honest. He's pressing as high. He needs to press high, obviously, but he's just...
Lovely play from Tass under pressure here. Really, really solid possession. It is very frustrating when you're chasing a game and someone does this to you. It's the most annoying thing in the world, but you'd do it if you could. If you were in his shoes, you can't blame Tass for doing it. It's what winners do.
The worst thing is for Sean, he's playing 3 at the back, and I'm pretty sure Tass is playing a 4-3-3. And
oh, chance! Surely, got to be a goal. Got to be a goal. Got to be a goal. Is a goal. Is there time? That makes it 5-3 on aggregate. It's the 77th minute, so 78th minute. So Smiley Dragon needs 2 more goals, but that's going to give him momentum. It's going to make the last 10, 15 minutes really interesting for sure.
Yeah, I was just about to say the fact that Sean's now got 3 at the back and Tass is playing 4-3-3, which means every time Tass attacks now, one of his wingers are going to be in. Because his 3 centre-backs are going to push over to wherever the ball is and obviously leave a huge gap the other side of the pitch. I mean, look at Ronaldo up the top now. There's so much space.
Here's Robin. Can he get the ball in? He's been providing a lot of the goals for Tass in the last 2 games. He's not in any rush, is he, Tass? He's just happy just passing it back.
Yeah, Tass he's one of those players. He does exactly what he has to and no more.
Boating. Looking for the ball for Robin. It's cut out, but that distribution is not really solid enough for Sean. He needs to keep the ball because it's approaching the end of the game. There will be another goal, I reckon. I just don't know what way it's going to go. Depends who's got the ball. And right now, Tass is just very comfortable in possession. Robin on the ball here. Just going back and forth between him and Ramos. No rush whatsoever. Robin into Dijkmeyer, the right back. Getting quite far forward for... Oh, it's got to be a chance here. Got to be a chance here. Surely. Rui Costa. He doesn't need to.
He's taking it to the corner.
Lovely play.
Yeah, as I say, he's just doing exactly what he needs to now, yeah.
87th minute. 5 minutes roughly, including injury time. I don't know if that's going to be enough time to get 2 goals. Nice to see Smiley Dragon get 1, though.
Yeah.
It's just to remind us that he is a very good player. And the match against him and Vitality Brian, which will decide who goes through, will be a really good match.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Sean might as well have put his pad down when Tass was playing like that. He just can't do anything. He's so good at doing it. Credit to Tass. He's played really well in this game. He's not let Sean play, well, the Huge Dragon play how he needs to.
Look at this overlap. There's blue shirts everywhere. There's just 2 defenders back for a Smiley Dragon. But is he going to go for it? He doesn't need to, so he's not going to. He's just doing what he has to do to win the game. And you can't blame him. But he could make a chance here. Could he get a 6th goal? That would be a great return.
He could easily have scored another goal then.
He just doesn't need it. He's not doing it. Vieira. Oh, lovely. Lovely footwork from Vieira. He's lost it, but that's probably time.
Yeah, there's game over.
There it is, 5-3. Good game, that. A really good game. Tass, the worthy winner.
Yeah.
But the heading game was just absolutely exploited.
Yeah, and he accepted the handshake this time.
Well, these two haven't had the handshake issue before, have they, to be fair?
But yeah.
I don't think Tass has a blanket no handshake policy. I think it very much depends on who's on the other end of the hand.
Yeah, we just saw a Cliver hat-trick there as well, so...
Yes.
The legend was key.
Yeah, legend was absolutely key. The first person we've seen really utilise legends, and it's absolutely paid dividends because he scored a number of goals with Kluivert there. He got one with Vieira in the first leg as well. Rui Costa must feel a little bit left out.
Yeah, I know. I think he'll score in the quarterfinals tomorrow.
So Tass is through. He's won the group. He's going to be playing a runner-up in another group, so it's nice to secure that winning spot. Smiley Dragon is going to have to play Vitality Brian, who's actually in there next to Tass now, as you can see on your screen, the slightly taller one. And Smiley Dragon is the man in the technical dream shirt. But yeah, he'll be disappointed with that result. But he's definitely got goals in him, just like Huge Gorilla, just like a lot of players that play that sort of Grigsy we talked about as well. They've got goals in them. Very, very unlikely you're going to see them be held to a clean sheet. It's just whether they can score more than their competitors. But, I mean, did that go how you thought it would go, that game?
Well, we predicted Smiley Dragon was going to win that. And to be honest, I kind of wanted him to because his team, he was obviously the underdog going into that looking on, like, paper. But, yeah, I suppose I thought he was going to go in Sean's favour in the sense that his attacking play was just so good. Tass wasn't going to be able to like slow it down as well as he did because Ultimate Team, we all know it's a fast-paced game mode, which is why it doesn't really support the way that Tass, Brian, Toxoid plays. So credit to Tass, he's obviously gone home. He's improved from last time and he's came back a lot better.
Well, that's one thing we have to say, is that he's not just improved, he's changed his game almost entirely. Yeah. He's still a very good possession player. Yeah. But he's really, I mean, I don't know if it was a conscious game plan set out in advance with the headers, or he just started scoring headers and thought, I'm going to keep trying this. But I feel like with Kluivert in there, he wasn't a striker he used before. He's gone away, he's used him, he said he's really good in the air. I'm going to cater to those strengths, put it into the box for Kluivert, and it's worked absolutely wonderfully for him. Yeah,
I mean, he had two fast wingers as well, Ronaldo and Robin. So it kind of works when you want to play that way. Sean, he just kept pressing way too high, and every time Tass attacked down the wings, he was in every single time, so fair play to him, he did well. He's obviously found something with the crossing that works for him, and he's used it well.
Yeah, and Tass will be going through, and Smiley Dragon will be playing Vitality Brian. Winner of that match will also be going through alongside Tass as the runner-up. We're going to take a quick break now. Thank you for watching, though. Stay tuned. Keep posting your comments on Twitch and on Twitter, and we'll see you very soon.
Peggy 3.
That is a bitter defeat. That is the sweet taste of victory. That's hard to swallow. That's the dream start. What a nightmare. The referee's reaching for a card. Red. It's all come together perfectly. Well, this is it. The taste of football. Sweet victory for one team, bitter defeat for the other.
I'm on it.
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 I'm on it. I'm on it.